Hi, this is Eric, the sales manager at Quality RV in Melbourne, Florida. Today we're going to talk a little bit about battery disconnect switch and where to find them on RVs. So first out, we'll start by saying what exactly is a battery disconnect switch? Well, it does exactly what it sounds. It disconnects the battery and the power to the RV. Now, when you unplug an RV from shore power and you turn off all the lights and you're thinking, hey, the power's off, right? What do I need to disconnect it for? You're still going to get some power that's going to be coming through. As you can see, this radio's off, but the display is still on. It's still drawing power. Same thing, there's a little carbon monoxide detector down here. You can see the green light. It's still drawing power off the battery. Not much, but it's drawing it still. In these bunk area here, you can see USB ports for charging phones. You can see the green dot. That is using power. So over the course of a week or so, that slow trickle of power coming out is going to discharge the battery. So what we want to do is when the RV is not in use, disconnect the battery. And we'll take a look over here on this fifth wheel to see exactly an actual battery disconnect switch. And these could be located in all different areas. On this particular RV, what we have, you'll see it right here, battery disconnect. This one has a little red key that we put in. You turn it to on, the battery is on. You turn it to off, the battery is off. The easiest way to remember it is just let it drop out. That way you know your battery is disconnected completely. That'll help extend the life of your battery and let it discharge naturally. Now, on a motorhome, you might be able to walk in the door of a motorhome, and right inside the door, there'll be little black switches typically. And they'll say battery disconnect chassis, battery disconnect house batteries. There's usually typically two different switches. The chassis battery obviously disconnects the battery for the engine, the house batteries for everything in the coach. That's typically where they're located. They could also be in a battery compartment or one of the compartments along the non-driver side, passenger side of the coach. You'll have to look in the compartments. It could be on either side and see if there's a disconnect there. On a travel trailer, you will also see them on the frame. It's pretty common. So I guess the long story short is you're just going to really have to look to see where that's at. I would recommend asking your salesman, hey, where's the battery disconnect on this coach? Some RVs do not have a battery disconnect. But for most of the newer ones, I'd say probably 90% of them now that are coming out, they're going to have a battery disconnect switch. But that's the purpose of it. Where to find it, again, there's different shapes and sizes. The one I showed you over here had the key in it and the battery disconnect. There's also a round one with a knob that just simply says off and on. And like I mentioned, in a motorhome, they're going to be typically just a regular switch, although they could be in the baggage compartments too, depending on the make, the year, and the model of the RV. But just want to go over the battery disconnect and its purpose in an RV. Hope this helped. Thanks for watching.